Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been sitting on these unboxings for a very long time, and since I've already revealed my beautiful quota bag of this year, I thought that I should actually try to catch up with the backlog of unboxings that have been sitting around my house for a very long time. Some of these items I have been sitting on since last year. Yes, you heard me right, last year. And I've kind of lost track as to where and when I bought some of these items. So the first item that okay, which one am I going to go for? First, I guess I'll go for this one because I think I know what's inside here. It's this item I think I bought last year in November, I want to say. It has the astonishing ribbon. It has the 2023 ribbon. And I know that I bought this with my new sales associate, which is under my husband's profile in a different boutique here. And I remember looking for a few of these pieces and she had it in stock. So here it is. Yes, this is the Carnets d'Equateur. Okay, I'm definitely butchering the French here, so excuse my French. And this is how you spell it. And it has this beautiful signature sketch of a panther or a leopard. I think it's a panther. Equatorial tropical animals that you would find in a tropical jungle. And here it is, nicely packaged. I don't want to drop this. And I already have the breakfast teacup version of this. So I wanted a complete set where this is actually smaller in the saucer size. And this is a teacup size. So I will put the ml or the fluid ounces on the screen, but I simply can't get enough of this line. This by far is my favorite Hermès China design. And I love that it has a hornbill here. Or is it a toucan? And I have the hornbill I have two hornbills that actually like to frequent my neighborhood, and it's kind of charming. I love the details of these hand-painted graphics on it, illustrations, and as usual, Hermes does have the artisans that make these actually have, like, this one is a horse head, have a little stamp here that is unique to each of the artisans. And I know that Hermes does do very exquisite china. Frankly speaking, people say that, buy home goods and that's going to be your Birkin bait. And I do realize that is true. And maybe people meaning myself, I might have been drawn to picking up an item or two in the beginning because it is Birkin bait. And I also really love the design. But at this point in my Hermes journey, and I think I'm 3 years or 4 years, 3.5 years. Let's say I'm 3.5 years into my Hermes collecting. And I don't know, there's something about the china that I feel like it's extremely worth it. I use this every day. I use my breakfast cup every day. I use my mugs every night. And I feel like if you buy an Hermes teacup or a mug, you will actually get the use out of it 100%. I do not baby my items at all. I think in the first year, because of all these gold plating bits, I used to try to wash them by hand myself. Actually, of all my Hermes items, I would say that I use the chinaware the most, seeing as I use it twice a day or more than that. And I drink tea. I'm one of those people who would definitely choose to drink tea over water at any point of any day. This was bought this year in January. Okay, so this was bought in January and it is, I think you can see that it's a shawl. Yes, it is the red version of that. Okay, I'm going to put the name of the item up here because I cannot get enough of the brown, the beige version of this. I use it all the time. It's my favorite scarf. And I've always loved red as an accent, especially for a shawl. And Hermes shawls, once again, I want to say that on top of the chinaware, the shawls, yes, the silk scarves are very tempting, but the shawls are where it's at, people. Like, this is actually one of the items that I use the most in my collection. And Without fail, I will use this almost every day because even though I live in a tropical country, I frequent a lot of air-conditioned places. Ooh, look. Okay, I do look like I have short hair here. I absolutely love the shade of red. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. I'm just gonna empty out the few things that I bought from this visit because I've had this for a very long time. And this is also from the same visit with the old essay. This is in January this year. And let's see what's inside here. Ta-da! So it is a Vert Yucca Calvi Duo, and I have been eyeing up this color since it's been released. I love this kind of yummy spring colored green. It's very much like a leaf green, and it's got more yellow in it. I think in Kate Spade, you see this color quite a bit, and I love this color because of Kate Spade. Kate Spade is where I started falling in love with bags, and it was my gateway into climbing up the ladder of handbags. So yes, this is my Kate Spade Green Yucca Calvi Duo, and I use my Calvi Duos a lot, and I just feel like this is the perfect place to try out colors and leathers if you want a taste of the kind of range that Hermes has to offer in terms of their leathers and colors. Yeah, this is also an epsom leather with silver hardware. Honestly, I've yet to see a Calvi Duo or Calvi with gold hardware. So if any of you have that, please let me know. And yes, it does have some kind of smell. Even though it's epsom, it's not as strong as Togo. But yes, this is the Vert Yucca. And look at how pretty these colors are. This kind of red with a green. How pretty is that? Yeah, maybe it would be great if I could have a small bag in a Vert Yucca color. Maybe a mini bolide. A girl can dream. So I have 1, 2, and 3 more items. So let's just go with this one since it's right up here. So this one I picked up very recently. I picked up this month, and this is also from my old SA, and have been on the fence. I've been wanting it, low-key wanting it, but not sure if this would fit into my lifestyle. I got this very recently in the last week, I believe, and I just want to unbox this here because I can't wait to wear it. And it is none other than okay, I think you can tell that it's a pair of shoes. And apologies if you can hear my neighbor's gardener going off with their leaf blower. I swear to God, leaf blowers are one of the worst things invented by humankind because the noise is just constant. And you know, what happened to good old rakes? But anyway, it is none other than yes, it is a pair of Chypre. I think they're Chypre Sandals. For the longest time, I told my SA that I want a pair of black ones. And this is actually in the Etoupe. So I went to see her last week, and she actually had a new stock of Chypre Sandals in store. And they were all in the 38 size. They came in 38 and 38 and a half. And I had long determined that I'm in between a 38 and a 38 and a half size. And I tried on the black ones, but because they had the Etoupe as well, I decided to try it on. And funnily enough, even though this is Etoupe, I actually find that it looked a lot better on my feet than the black ones. Maybe it's because I know it's tropical here, but it is the summer season. And if you follow social media, this definitely feels lighter than a black pair of sandals. And I do think I can still pair it very easily with my black Birkin because I actually wanted the black one to pair with my black. But I do feel like the heaviness of the base, the soles being black, does kind of contribute to the heaviness or the visual weight and the chunkiness of it as well. So having an Etoupe color helps a lot. And they have these H patterns at the bottom of the sandals. And I noticed that Hermes does have very stiff, rubbery, and chunky soles. So I hope this is going to work out. It was very comfortable, even though this is in epsom leather. didn't hurt my feet in any way whatsoever. So I hope this is going to work out. The reason why I went for the size 38 over the 38.5 was, for some reason, 38.5 worked fine with the black. And I was trying that in store, but maybe because it's epsom leather and it's stiffer and the black comes in a softer leather, I do feel like number one, it is very wide. As a design, I feel like it's very wide here, which is great for your toe box. But because it is wide, I do feel like the front strap it tends towards being loose for me. And I don't know if your experience is the same, but because it is loose, sizing down to 38 helped me a lot, because this thing doesn't feel so loose. On the 38.5 in this color and the black, I felt like most of the force of walking, on your foot was being held back by this strap instead of this. But in the 38 size, in the epsom leather, because this is stiffer and it's more snug on the front of the foot where the toes are, I do feel it does give me more support when I walk. So I do feel like it is very tricky to find the right pair of sheep sandals. Sometimes a simple nuance such as the leather being used and the color that it comes in can affect your sizing, especially if you are between sizes like me. I am excited to use this pair. That's why I didn't want to sit on this unboxing, and here it is. So there is one in this box, and I think I'll leave this for the last. And the final thing is in this box. It's huge. No, it's not a bag. This was still last year, so you can see last year's ribbon. This is from November last year with my new sales associate. And let's just get on. Oh my god, this is heavy. Here it is. Yes, this is the... here. This is the... what do you call this? The Mosaique in gold, the Mosaique collection in gold. So I have 2 mugs in this collection, and I also wanted to have the breakfast mugs. Breakfast size is always larger than the regular teacups. So this is how it looks like. There's a symbol at the bottom of the teacup here, and this is the Mosaique all 24. Honestly, I sometimes wonder how these teacups support the weight of an entire teacup when it's filled with liquid, because the handles are so delicate, guys. And here, let me put this down because I do not want to spoil this. This is the plate. So yeah, there's a different symbol here for the crafts person, and this is how it looks like. It is extremely pretty. I love the yellow, and I love this gold collection. It suits my home very well. I love that it has these gold accents in the Mosaique, and it is so pretty. So it's a different design from my usual breakfast teacup. I can't wait to use this. So that's it for my teacups. You can see that I am a tea lover. I love my teacups. I love having nice china to drink from it. It is definitely one of the small luxuries that I really appreciate in life. And finally, this is the last unboxing. This also came in November last year, and I must admit I've cheated and I've taken it out one time for an event, and then I put it back since, and I haven't seen it in many months. This year, January or December last year, I used it once, and I put it back, and this is the unboxing of this item. I can't wait to take it out. So here it is. Ta-da-da! You will see why I can't wait. It is none other than... ta-da-da! Okay, that's kind of anticlimactic. So here it is. It is... ta-ta-ta! Yes! This is a... oh, it's so cute. I love it that it has these little... what is the word? Muffin? Is muffin the right word? Like the glove version of a... but, with the fingers. Whatever, I'm rambling. So they have these little cute little protective covers, dust bags. These are so tiny and so precious. But this is the Kelly belt in rose gold. Yes, this is the Kelly belt in rose gold hardware. And this is my first Kelly belt. I've not used a Kelly belt before. And now that I have my Noir Birkin, I really wanted to unbox this item that I got last year in November. And look at how pretty they go together. This is in epsom leather and this is in Togo leather. Here they are together. How pretty is that, guys? You can see the subtle difference between the rose gold and the gold hardware. I do feel like it definitely matches. And yes, I am extremely happy with this pairing. I have that. I have my sheep sandals. Okay, my life is complete. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this little unboxing video. I wanted to do something lighthearted. I feel like this year there have been a lot of heavy things going on in my life, and anything lighthearted is definitely welcome. And it's good to catch up on my unboxings because, so I think for those of you who are on the Hermès journey, you know what it's like to accumulate these items. And yes, I actually have a lot of joy. And yes, you can say that it is Birkin bait or that we are brainwashed and we're buying a whole bunch of items that we don't need. But I'm here to argue that these items actually add a lot to the little luxuries of your daily life. And even items like your belts or your shoes, they add that little touch of elegance and they actually elevate your outfit quite a bit. And I don't know, I'm here for it. I'm definitely an Hermès girly. I don't know if you can tell. So I don't want to ramble on anymore and I shan't keep you. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. I've noticed that most of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed, something like 90%, which is insane. So only 10% of you who watch my videos are subscribed. So if you actually do like this kind of content, please do support me and hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Please take care and have a great week ahead. Bye.